Do you feel lost, alone, or confused at times? Do you struggle to find meaning in life and feel closer to God? Combining scripture and personal stories, Bonnie Laabs is a spiritual inspiration, a beacon of hope for youth, teens, and those that foster and guide them on their Christian journeys.
In Matthew, Jesus tells us, "Ask, and you shall receive. Keep looking, and you will find it. Knock, and the door will be open to you." Every decision you make determines your destiny. Almost anything you want can be yours if you choose healthy, life-affirming goals. Jesus knew how to use all his strength. After all, he had 12 disciples on his team to help him do his work, do his ministry. And even then, even with 12 disciples, he still went off to pray frequently, asking God, our Father, for help. My name is Bonnie Laabs. My goal is to reach out to youth and the adults who nurture youth with my stories, humor, and love for even the toughest kids. The biggest lesson of all is to know that it's okay to ask for help. I believe that people can lead any life they choose if they believe in themselves and make the right choices to get to where they want to be.
I'm stronger just knowing that it's possible to have that kind of strength that she has, and that she's gone through as much as she has, and that she's come out like she has.
My purpose is to share insights, opportunities, and wisdom to help inspire youth and young adults realize their potential and goals. Are you using all of your strength? I was once a kid in the system. Facing many challenges at a young age, I was expelled from school by 5th grade and then sent to foster care. 2 years later, I was sent to live in a group home for girls. When I returned home, I felt condemned, being labeled a bad kid, and I continued traveling down the wrong path. In a desperate attempt to turn my life around, a revelation occurred that inspired me to make solid choices and move forward in a positive direction. The Apostle Paul is writing his letter, and he must have went through a hard time. He's saying, "Thank you for your help." But then he goes on to say, "I know the secret of having plenty or nothing at all. I know the secret because I have learned to do everything through Christ who gives me strength." It is my greatest privilege to give back to the people that made differences in my life, the people that loved me when I was the toughest to love. Because positive people in my life, such as foster parents, counselors, teachers, wouldn't give up on me, I finally believed I could actually make something of my life, if only I made positive choices.
She has an amazing story. Like, when you listen to her, you just, no matter who you are, she'll touch you with her story in some way.
It is an even greater privilege to inspire teenagers with my story. Graduation, to me, was a sense of freedom. My life ambition is to share my experiences with the kids, letting them know they are not alone. I care about them, and I want them to understand loud and clear they can get out of negative situations they are in by making positive choices. How many times do we try to do things on our own? We all know that deep down, kids aren't bad. It's their choices that are bad. Asking for help is a sign of using all of your strength because you're using all of your resources. I want to empower the kids and also support those who nurture them by telling them to keep loving, keep modeling, keep persevering. Never give up. Hope is one choice away. Be inspired.
Bonnie has a wonderful way of using story to display and explain the message that she wants to give and to share her faith with the youth.
Visit my website at www.bonnielaabs.com to see more about my programs for youth and adults that work with youth, or call 612-388-2136. Be inspired.